Hey guys, welcome and welcome back. See Your Soul 3 with me, Lise. It has been a minute and I just wanted to say, hey guys, hey. I've been doing, as the post said, I've been just, a lot of good things are coming and I wanted to get this reading out. And as promised, we have this reading and there's going to be 2 other readings to follow. This is going to be a general collective reading and we're going to just see where you're vibing at, what's going on with you. The second reading will be what are their true intentions reading, because it seems to be that you guys really like those readings. So we'll continue with that. And then the third reading will be a surprise. We'll see what we're going to do for that. And without further ado, some Nag Shampa for me and some for you. How is my collective doing? I hope well. We're going to hop right in. First thing we're going to do is we're going to ask the Prism Oracle where you're vibing at, right? And then we'll hop in with, and then we'll break it down with the Mirror Lenormand, and we'll clarify with the Seers, the Light Seer Tarot. Okay? Then we will top it off with the Kipper. All right, let's see what we got going on. Show me for the collective spirit, where are they vibing at? Where's their vibe? Determination. I love this for you. Okay, then we have the bottom of the deck, strength. Now, for some of you, this also can mean yellow is solar plex chakra, red is root chakra. So it's like listening to, you're determined to, for some of you, to listen to your soul's purpose, your soul calling, and you are rooted in ground. Like you're rooted, like I said, you're rooted, you're balanced. For others, or in addition to, this is like you're determined. You have a lot of, your energy is determination, and you have a lot of strength and willpower moving into it. I do see love here. I don't necessarily know if that love and trust is here. I don't know. That might just be a love. Okay, so this is a side note, what I'm about to say, but it's not going to be for everyone because it wasn't part of the cards that flipped out. But I was drawn to it, so that means it's a side note. It's a message for someone. There is, for some of you, maybe you're in love and you're wondering, can I trust this? What Spirit is asking you to do is to surrender and to just allow the growth to happen. So that's not for everyone. And I'm feeling that more of in newer relationships, and I say newer as in like 1 to 3 months, right? Well, maybe no, love though, 1 month. So maybe like 3 to 6 months, something like that. It's new-ish. And you're like, wow, I can see this going the long haul, but can I trust it? And Spirit is saying that you need to take a look at something inside and just, surrender, because we want to go into this relationship, or you want to continue going into this new relationship new and not bringing in anything from your past, because the new person is not the old person, right? I might be talking to people that have just gotten into relationships after a while, or you are restarting, like a friendship has blossomed into a connection, something like that. But that's not going to be for everyone. That was a like side message. Where you're vibing at is you're just you have a lot of determination and strength, right? We're going to clarify this too. Spirit, can you clarify determination for the collective? Can you clarify the determination? Damn. We got tree, birds, and moon. Okay, so basically, wow. And then you have letter, sun, and storks at the bottom. Give me a moment to read what I see. It's like you are determined to make something grow through, and birds, it's almost like you're determined to make something grow. You have a bird's eye view of something that may be like hidden to others. There's something about it's like this is your vision, and whatever this is for you and your vision, you are determined to make it be, right? And it's not for everyone else to understand until it's ready to come to fruition. So that's a message here for someone, right? We have strength here too. Spirit, clarify strength for the collective. Key. Wow. So it's like you found the key. There's something about your inner strength. You found the key to something. Or it's almost like that is what it is. Bottom, you have the clouds in the garden. Wow. The determination, clouds, garden, the tree, the moon. Okay. So you are determined to make something be, whatever this is for you. Love, family, friends, business, finance, career, however it works, right? Your determination, where you're vibing at, this is your dream. You're making it grow, right? And it's like you have a bird's eye view. And this isn't how the traditional meaning of the card, but this is what I'm getting it intuitively for this reading. And it's not for everyone else to know right now, right? Because maybe it just hasn't come to fruition, but to know that your determination is going to make this be. It's going to happen. And it's because of your strength. Your inner strength is the key to your happiness and your success, because it's going to pivot you into just a upright of forward movement. So maybe it was like you were leaning from one side, which way do I go? Like I could do this or this or this. And now it's like, nope, I got this. And you're upright and moving forward, right? It's something like that, right? And it started at like a dream. You saw it in the imagination, in the ethers, and you brought it down to earth in reality, and you made it happen. That's awesome. That is awesome. Let's see what the Kipper has to say. What's the situation for the collective? Like, what's the situation, though? Main male, message, high honor, and courthouse. So maybe if this is something to do with business, and then you have message of concern at the bottom. So if this has something to do with business, just know that, like main male, I'm looking at that as in it might be someone you're going into partnership with or you're collaborating with, right? There's a message that's coming. You are being held in high honor, high regard, and you're going to get the contract or the promotion, right, with the courthouse. Now, if this is a love thing, this could be saying that you are finalizing some sort of commitment, the main male with the message of high honor. So some of you could be getting engaged or moving up to the next level in a relationship, because we have courthouse here. For also a small few of you, this could also be saying the step that you're taking, you're determined to get yourself, the determination and the inner strength. Maybe you're trying to get yourself out of a bad relationship, or just a relationship that just isn't working for you anymore, right? It's just stunting the growth. And so you had to make the decision to, file for divorce maybe, right? Main male, message of concern. And even though he holds you in high honor or you hold him in high honor, it's just, you can love someone and know that they're just not right for you, right? And sometimes it's just that way. That's what I'm getting. Something like that. And the message of concern with the coffin here and the thoughts is it might just be a huge surprise and a huge like, wow, what do you mean to this person? But it's really a gift to you, right? And it's a gift to them because you're setting them free and yourself free. It's something like that, and that's not going to be for everyone. Now, if this is the business part of it, it's what I said about the business, right? But also because that you're getting the contract, that it's happening, the gift is here. It's happening. It's also saying, too, like the message of concern, the coffin, and the thoughts. It's just like there might just be some energies around you that aren't going to want this good change for you, right? And I'm getting this mostly in business. Yes, for some of you, if it's like a divorce, you may have like family or friends saying, what are you thinking? But only you know what's best for you, right? It's like that, and that's what I'm getting. But to know that it's your determination and your strength that's pivoting you forward, okay? Let's see what we have for some final thoughts. Or what's the advice? Okay. Okay. The advice is to not think about how others are going to feel about your decision to move forward, to do this thing, right? You have to think about like you and what's best for you. And maybe if this is like a business thing, you're going to get this contract, or you're going to get this promotion, or you're going to get this raise over another coworker, right? But like, that's not your fault. We are good at what we are good at, right? If this is the divorce thing, it's like trying to pay attention to yourself and not be caught up in how others are going to feel. Because at the end of the day, facts don't care about feelings, and neither does the Queen of Swords. Feelings are great, but let's cut through the bullshit. What's logical? What's practical? She's the analytical and logical queen, period. And she is about truth and justice. What do I know to be true? It's like that, right? And it looks like you've went through a plethora of different emotions, thoughts, and feelings, and it brought you to a space where, you might have been up all night with thoughts, but at the end of the day, Spirit is asking you to kibosh that, because only you know what's best for you. And sometimes what's best for you, others like to be upset about you making decisions for your own life, but it's like they need to pay attention to their own. A lot of times people will think they know best for us, when in reality, we have just allowed them to have too much say in our life. It's something like that. So it's like standing, there's a song, 10 toes down, standing up straight, 10 toes down. Stand on it. Stand on what you believe, and know that don't let anyone steer you into a way where you're like doing something because you feel that your perspective changed because others brought in their own ideas and thoughts about how you should live your life. Spirit is saying, if that does happen, just take the time to, okay, thank you for your feedback, even if you didn't ask, but thank you for your feedback. I will consider that. I get what you're saying. Just to remain calm, because when you remain calm, and I mean that in the mind, body, spirit, when we remain calm, we can focus and we can see clearly. And it's something about remaining calm I'm also getting here for the ones going through the divorce, to remain calm, to then explain in a way that's just to explain in a way that is understandable about, this is what I'm doing. This is about me and my past, right? Like, this is what I've accomplished or what I've done thus far. And I don't foresee any growth from here on out. It's been 7 years and I'm still in the same spot, and I know why I am, right? It's something like that is what I'm getting. I mean, I just went on a ramble, but that was a channel. That's a message for someone. It is to not allow yourself to be emotionally confused by others' ideas on what they think is fair in your life. It's something like that. I'm seeing a lot of independent energy as well. New beginnings with independent energy. I'm also seeing a soulmate, and I'm seeing there's the commitment and contract again, working together. So it's like the messages are repeating in different cards. So that's how I know that we stop. It's been a slow but steady process. And it's like you didn't just come to this decision, or you didn't just come to this idea. You have been working your way towards this, and now it's just time to act on it. It's something like that. Yep. For others of you, it's like you're going to reveal that you were bound. Now, the devil doesn't, remember guys, the devil doesn't have to be super toxic. It can be, yes, but I'm not feeling it that way. It also can be being bound to a mindset, an old belief, right? Things that just kind of keep us in a area where there's no growth. So it's like you saying, I'm shining light. I see clearly now on how to grow in this area of my life. And for me to do this, I need to take these steps. And I'm sorry if you feel that the steps that I'm taking for the betterment of my life is not the decisions that you want me to make. But again, it is for the betterment of my life and not the betterment of your feelings or what you think is best. Because nobody is with you 24/7, guys. You're with yourself 24/7, period. Okay? And so you know yourself best. And Spirit is saying, confirming that, yes, you do. And you are all set with limiting beliefs and old mindsets and being, maybe even there was codependency. There could have been trauma bonds. You've just been awakened to something. For others of you, if this is business, it doesn't have to necessarily be those things that I said with the trauma bonds and stuff, but it's more like, I just can't do this anymore because I see myself just being pulled down and staying here. There's no growth. So I had to do this, and this. I took the next step in my career. I opened this business. I went for that loan. I reached out to this company to see if they would invest in me, and it worked out in my favor. I applied for this promotion in a different department. Even though I may not have the experience in this department, I know what I'm capable of and I know what I've done so far. And so, yes, when you get that promotion, it may be like, damn, maybe your coworkers will be upset because it's in a different a different department, and they were looking for that position. They applied for it, and they were in that department. And I'm just giving examples, right? It's just something that you're moving out of your comfort zone into the for the betterment of your own life. And it's like you're pursuing that. And that is beautiful. And there's nothing wrong with that. It's just, people just don't like competition, but it's like, how can you compete where you don't compare is what I'm hearing. And healthy competition is good anyways, but also sometimes people don't like change. And it's like, it doesn't matter what people like or don't like when it comes to your life. And that is what I got for you, collective. All in all, this is a good reading. Let's see what the final thoughts are. Okay, so the final thoughts are, there may be a disruption, but it's pink. So it's a disruption in your energy, but to have faith and just proceed with caution. And how do I mean that? Pink is the higher heart. So it's like you're going to be thinking or feeling from a higher, like a more evolved type of love. It's something like that. And if it's business, then it's not that. Okay, what I just said would be for love. If it is for business, then what that is there's a good disruption coming, a good disruption, and it's just keep bringing in your own energy and just keep the faith. It's a good disruption to you might just be pulled or in a different area where you have to think out of the box in a new way, right? But you got this. Just proceed with caution. And what do I mean? Like, what's a yellow light? And you don't stop. It's just like a yield. You keep going, but you slow down as you keep moving forward. It's like that, right? It may be frustrating, but just know there's enough space. Like let the frustration pass through. It's just there. Let it, don't allow the frustration to come through. And then when it passes through that space, you'll see the hunger, your soul's hunger for this thing and the consciousness of you. And that is what I have, or there's going to be a higher consciousness of that. And that is what I have for my beautiful collective. I will be right back with what is their true intentions. Bye, guys.